and I've seen its muddy bosom turn all golden in the sunset. I've known rivers, ancient, dusky rivers. My soul has grown deep like the rivers. The Negro Speaks of Rivers, Langston Hughes' first mature poem. Written in 1920 at the age of 17 while traveling by train to visit his dad in Mexico. The young Hughes was inspired to pen this verse when his train crossed over the Mississippi River. It was published in 1921 in the journal, The Crisis, which had a predominantly African-American readership. The poem is free verse, but has the rhythm of a gospel preacher. Hughes utilizes anaphora, which is the repetition of words of Langston Hughes' belief. He is a universal figure than an autobiographical description of Hughes himself. The speaker serves as voice for all
We had been marching for weeks at a time. We would just go to the different stores, Woolworths, just all the 5 and dime stores and all the restaurants, and try to make an order. And they never would arrest us. So on this particular morning, my mother said to me, as I got ready to leave for school, man, that's where I was supposed to have been going. And I met up with Robert Avery. We had already planned it, of course. I met up with him at 11th and Tuscaloosa, and we walked right past Carver High School. We went to the Skyliner, and we got our assignments. And I wanted to especially recognize Miss Beulah Seeley. She's no longer with us. But she was our spokesperson. And when I tell y'all, she was sharp. She was sharp as a tack, as my mama used to say. We walked in Woolworths and we sat at the lunch counter, and she popped her purse open and took her cigarettes out. She had on a red walking suit. Now some of y'all don't know what a walking suit is. So, but the ones that do know, you know she was sharp. She had on a red walking suit. She had on red heels. She had a red bag. She even had a red cigarette case. I'm telling you, she was ready to go. And she kept trying to order, and they just kept, acting like they didn't see us. And finally, the assistant chief of police came in. Never will forget, his name was Ned Simmons. He walked in, and he said, "All right, I'm gonna give you a chance to get up and go home." If you don't get up and go home, we're going to take you to jail. So, this is what had been happening to us all along. They tell us to leave, and we would leave, and nobody got arrested. So he and the other officers that was with him walked outside, and he came back in. He said, I'm going to give you one more chance to leave. If you don't leave, we're going to put you in jail. So we all got up and thought we were going to leave. But instead, they placed us all under arrest. So all 13 of us went to jail. Mind you, my mama think I'm in school. And she didn't know where I was for 2.5 days because they wouldn't let us make a phone call. They wouldn't notify anybody. And I'm like, oh my God, my mama's gonna die. She doesn't know where I am, you know. Finally, on that 8th day, they brought us down for court. And we had a judge at that time was named Cyril Smith. He was the juvenile judge. And he looked, it was 5 or 6 juveniles and 8 adults that got arrested that morning. So we were the juvenile. And he looked at me and he said, where do you go to school, young lady? I said, I go to Carver High, but I'm going to Guess Not next year. He looked at me and he said, I tell you what. And he looked at my mama and he said, you better get a grip on her. I'm going to let her go today. But if she comes back in my face, I'm sending her to Mount Mead. And of course, being my mama's baby, she was scared to death. That just upset her so bad. And he looked over at me and he said, young lady, did you understand what I said? I said, yes, sir, and get my papers ready because I'll be back.
His nonviolent approach and his deliberate spoken truth was impactful in getting his message across. So when I look at the life of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., one might conclude the reason his life ended so tragically was because people could not grasp the movement he was leading. He was a man who only wanted equal justice for all mankind. A man who wanted a fair life for his family. A man who wanted an America that was fair to all and to provide justice for all. And I just want to talk for a moment on the topic of dreams still in progress. A dream still in progress. Can you play that first video clip for me?